Hi, this is Ambika, Assistant Professor, Department of AI/ML. Let us discuss about data pipelines and ETL ELT processes. Let us go for a small recap. Here, the given is Excel messy data journey. So, what do you think that all these data are connected before it reaches an AI model? For example, the most basic common element that collects all the raw data before giving it to the data model for training or AI model for training, it is known as a data pre-processing pipeline or data preparation or ETL process. Here we will be learning about the concept and architecture of data pipelines. Then we will be differentiating between ETL and ELT processes, understands the role of data pipelines in AI ML workflows, and also identify the cloud tools used for building automated data workflows. Let us come for the problem statement. A data engineer at a retail analytics startup. The challenge is that he arrives the data daily from the stores or from online apps or from sensors. So he faces many delays because of the manual data preparation is slow and also it is error prone. So he need to build an automated scalable data pipeline for extracting, cleaning the data and loading them into the cloud storage for further model training. Let us empathize this point. There is he deals with the data silos, manual transfers, and also the inconsistent formats. So, what do you mean by data silos? It is a data repository within the organization. So, they are inaccessible to the other departments. So, it automatically leads to the duplicate of the data and also the inefficiency of the accessing those data. And the manual transfers, it automatically leads to the data silos and also inconsistent formats are nothing but the data will be stored in like a date month year format or like month date format like that. And this his team also it lacks because of the real-time visibility of the data flow as well as the data quality. Let us define the problem. How might we will be able to design a reliable automated or scalable data pipeline to streamline this ETL or ALT processes for the AI workloads? So let us find some possible solutions for this problem. For example, we'll be using the AWS Glue, Azure Data Factory or Google Data Flow for the orchestration. So data orchestration is nothing but a process of controlling the data flows. That is, it might be collected from the various multiple sources. Then we'll be applying the ETL or ELT processes based on the traditional batch data or the cloud native processing. Then the automation will be enabled using the Airflow or using the Amazon Web Service functions. So here the Airflow is nothing but it is an open source platform for authorizing, logging and monitoring the workflows. Next, let us build the prototype for this model. That is how an ETL pipeline will be working. So it includes extracting the data. It might be from databases or using the application programming interface or it might be the IoT data. So next we are going to transform the data which includes the data cleaning and aggregation. So data cleaning is nothing but it cleans the data which removes the duplicates of the data and also the inconsistent formats. So data aggregation is nothing but it is a collection of these similar type of data into the groups. Then the data will be loaded into the data warehouses like Redshift or Snowflake. Next, these data will be used by the SageMaker and it will be given for the AI model training. Now let us understand the data pipeline. So what do you mean by the pipeline? So it is nothing but a setup process. It automatically moves the data from source to the destination and it will be sent for the analysis before model the data will be trained. The key components it includes like source layer. So where the data will come from, it might be from databases or through the API or it might be the IoT data. Next, the data will be ingested into two types like it might be either batch ingestion type or the stream ingestion type. So batch ingestion means the data will be collected hourly, weekly or like that. And if you consider the stream means it will be live. Next, the data will be processed using ETL or ELT workflows. Then the data will be stored using the data lakes or using the data warehouses. Then it is further sent for the analytics for the AI ML workloads. So there are two types of the pipelines, batch pipelines, that is it is scheduled in daily wise or hourly wise. Streaming pipelines, it is nothing but the real time. So here we'll be understanding some differentiation between the ETL and the ELT processes. So what is ETL and ELT processes? It is nothing but the ETL processes where it is used or when it is used. It is used on the traditional systems on the on-premise and before loading takes place And the tools used here will be Informatica, Talent, or ABS, that is AWS Glue. And this will be applied for the banking or HR systems. Next one is ELT process. So it is used in the scalable systems for the cloud base, and then the data will be loaded after the data warehouse, and then the tools used here will be Snowflake, BigQuery, or Redshift. It will be applied for the real-time analytics or AIML workloads. So this gives the overview of the data flow architecture and tools, which includes the data pipelines, the processes, and what are the tools we are going to use and where it is applied. So here we'll be like having some questions like that, which works better, like ETL or ELT, and will be a thing like that, which will be suitable and why. So how we can also improve the automations for the pipeline efficiency. Here comes some quick assessment questions on the data pipeline and what are the differences and what are the cloud services or tools we'll be using. Thank you.